Fascinating story.
Yeah.
And the legendary Stephen Litz with the perfect name for this, for this story. Big time.
No doubt. And, you know, there's that light on the side of the Key Bank branch. I've always seen it and been like, that's a really cool, you know, light. Now I know that there's the historical context to it,
Now we
too.
know. And next summer, it's going to be even more lit.
That's it.
Definitely.
Cleveland's about to get lit, everybody. Again. All right, but in the best of ways, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, things have been a little dreary here in northern Ohio
today.
throughout the day today. A little gray, but we're going to start to turn it around tomorrow. We'll have clouds and some sun to begin the day with those partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temps will be in the 60s. We'll be in the 70s for the evening. And in between the two, I think we're going to kiss 80 degrees thanks to clearing conditions. What few sprinkles and showers we've had through the evening, they've been moving out. And so now we have a dry radar sweep across northern Ohio. The bigger picture shows that most of the showers and storms have exited to our east. Even all of that is beginning to fade. Meanwhile, to the west, we've had some clearing that has been taking place, and that is trying to make its way in here. Interestingly enough, what you don't see is that there is some low-level wildfire smoke that is trapped in this cloud cover. So tomorrow we may have some ground level haze. I don't think it's going to be anything terribly thick, but it's all coming in on drier air. So tomorrow we are expecting less humidity. That is certainly very welcome news, but it's not going to last too terribly long. We will start to see that humidity roaring back by the time we head toward weekend. As that air is coming in, it's being propelled by low pressure off to the northeast of us, and you can kind of see this wind gradient that's taking place. The winds are always fastest along the lakeshore, and indeed, our lakeshore communities have had the higher wind gusts so far. We've had gusts over 25 miles per hour at time to time, but you can see our general sustained winds anywhere from 5 to 15. Through the rest of the night, we're anticipating our wind gusts to remain on the blustery side, but overall, those wind speeds are going to start to come down, especially as we start the day tomorrow, but we'll still have a nice breeze around, and again, it will be feeling drier too. The big picture shows that we have showers and storms off to the east of us. That is the storm system that came through, brought the storms last night, brought the storms earlier today. Thankfully, that is out. Now we kind of keep an eye out to the west with a series of storm systems that we will anticipate for middle and latter part of the week. In the meantime, the clearing skies that we have tonight will be rather short-lived. We may have that little bit of smoke tomorrow, as mentioned, but then later in the day, and specifically more toward evening and overnight tomorrow, a little wave of energy will come through, and that may stir up a few isolated showers across the area. By the time we get into Wednesday morning, that will be out of here, and then Wednesday night into Thursday, we're anticipating kind of that series of storm systems to begin to impact us with more rain. The heavier rain potential will be back, but by Thursday at noon, that should be moving out. So we're kind of, you know, dancing around with the various timing here of how these storm systems are going to come in, when they're going to come out. But the bigger picture just shows that we have an overall lift in how humid it will be. So tomorrow we're going to back things off a little bit, and then that humidity comes roaring back as we head toward the weekend and to start next week too. Now, as far as your National Designer on-the-hour forecast for tomorrow, will be in the low 80s as those clouds decrease. Not as humid. It will be breezy though. There is small craft advisories posted for the nearshore water, just something for you to keep in mind. And your Union Home Mortgage forecast, we're going to take a couple minutes on, not a couple minutes, a couple seconds on this. Our producers are freaking out. But you can definitely see that our nice summery trend is going to continue. We'll be in the low 80s for tomorrow with those clouds increasing. We may have an isolated rain chance that moves through Wednesday night. Better chances for Thursday for scattered rain and storms. The cloud cover, the rain should help to hold the temperatures down a little bit on Thursday. Friday and into Saturday, we'll get a big push of heat. We get a push of humidity, and that may be enough to stir up some scattered storms. But Sunday, hopefully, will be dry. By Monday, we are now looking ahead to when we are going to start to see some heat on the move. This is the heat that has been locked in the deep south over the last couple of days. The key here is that this is still a 7 to 10 day forecast. Things are going to change, but as of right now, indications are that that heat will start to move. It's made an attempt a couple times before, Russ, and hasn't really made its way here, but it does look like at least we will be warming up. Back to you.
All right, stay tuned. All right, Betsy, thanks. Yeah.